For overnights, multi-day trips, or traveling, the Deuter Futura Vario 45+10 SL pack delivers a lot of comfort and a very ventilated back system for a comfortable trek. The first thing to talk about with any backpack is the suspension system and how it carries the load and how it keeps you comfortable on the trail. So I'll turn this pack around. You've got Deuter's Air Comfort Vario back system here. It delivers a lot of ventilation. So you have a tensioned mesh here on the front, the part that comes into contact with your back. It's kind of a trampoline back style, so it definitely contours with your body and it moves with you as you move. So you're going uphill, you're going downhill, your body's gonna be moving around in different ways, and this is going to move with you. As you can see, I can put my hand behind that back panel. That just gives a lot of breathability. So in those warmer temperatures where you might build up a lot of heat and start to perspire, this is gonna keep you nice and cool. And even in those colder temperatures, it's gonna keep you safe because you're not gonna sweat as much. So then when you stop, you're not going to freeze. So this is a really great back panel here. It is the very fit back panel as well, so the suspension system is adjustable to fit your specific torso length. This is the SL version, it stands for slimline, and it's a little bit shorter of a torso, so it's gonna fit women specific. It's about 14 to 19 inches in the torso, and it's really easy to adjust. You just have to loosen this, loosen the load lifters here, and then you can move this up and down really, really easily. You tighten that back up and then it's locked into place. So you can really move this up and down and dial in that fit, so you're gonna have a perfect fit here. Moving down to the hip belt, you've got the Very Flex hip belt. And basically what that means is the hip belt flexes and moves back and forth kind of independently of the pack. So if you can imagine as you're hiking, your hips are moving separately from your back or from your shoulders, and this hip belt is going to move with you. So not only do you have that in the back panel, but you've got a very flexible hip belt. So that keeps you nice and comfortable, and it cuts down on hot spots. The hip belt is really well padded. It's contoured more for women's hips. And so you're gonna have a lot of mesh in there as well, so that keeps you comfortable. Same thing in the shoulder straps. There's contoured mesh, a lot of padding in there as well. And then just taking a look at the rest of the features, you do have a sternum strap that's adjustable, has a little bit of stretch, so as you breathe it stretches with you. And then a really easy adjustable hip belt here on the front. You basically just pull on the front of that to tighten it up. So there's a lot of adjustability there in that hip belt as well. And then you do have a really lightweight steel spring frame behind the scenes here that keeps the weight of the pack down, but it offers a lot of rigidity. So if you have this completely packed out, it's gonna comfortably carry up to 35 pounds. So you can definitely pack this out for multi-day trips. We'll take a look at the other features and the pockets and organization. Starting at the top, you have a medium-sized pocket. You can access this top lid pocket with the zipper in the back. So you can store things that are lightweight that you want to get your hands on quickly, like a first aid kit or something like that. On the hip belt, there are 2 pockets on either side. Really great spot to store a granola bar, GPS, cell phone, electronics that you want to get your hands on quickly. Turning the pack to the side, you have stretchy mesh pockets. I call these water bottle pockets because that's normally where you would put a water bottle. So you have one on each side, and then there's a really nice pocket right here. It offers some organization that you don't see on packs of this size. Right now I've got just some tent poles tucked away in there, but this pocket is about that big. It goes all the way up to the top and then right at the top of this pocket. So that's really nice to just store some extra items there. Moving to the front, you've got bottom access. This is where I would store a sleeping bag or something like that. there's a divider in between, and that's a zippered divider. So you can, compartmentalize this off to have a separate compartment, or if you have bigger gear, you can unzip it so you have access into the whole pack. The thing that I really love about this pack is the ability to access the middle of the pack through the outside here. So if I expose this part, this is a great pack for travel. If you've got some items that you're traveling with, you might be backpacking, you might be trekking and hiking, but you might also be, staying in hostels and that kind of thing. So it makes it excellent for that. There's a really big U-shaped zipper that lets you open this bag almost like a piece of luggage. That allows you access into the bottom here, to the middle, and all the way up into the top. So I've got a tent tucked away in here, a stove, some other gear, and I'm able to get my hands on that gear really quickly. It allows you to really organize and store your gear in the way you want. So I really like that big zipper. And then in front of that zipper, you have a very small pocket, a map pocket, small items, lightweight items that you want to get your hands on quickly. So that pocket's about that big. And this is obviously a top loading pack. If I flip the lid away there, you've got really easy access into the top here. This top collar, this gray collar right here, is where it gets that +10 in the naming. So I don't have it packed out completely. I just have it packed out up to this line here. But if you do need that extra space, a lot of Deuter packs have this extra capacity. With that, these straps on the front and the lid is floating, so you can really adjust that up. So if I were to need that extra capacity, I could pack this all the way up. Not only can I cinch it down here, but I can cinch it on the top of the pack as well. So that just gives a lot of versatility. Access into the top of the pack, you have really wide access there. So with this pack, you've got a lot of features and a lot of pockets that allow you to get your hands on exactly the right gear when you need it. Other than that, the features are pretty simple. You've got compression straps all over the pack, so if you don't have it packed out completely, let's say you're just going on a fast overnight trip, you can compress it down. You've got trekking pole loops on either side here, so you can store trekking poles on the outside of your pack. You've got some tool loops down on the bottom, so you can definitely store some gear on the outside of the pack with all of those different features. Again, this is a great overnight weekend pack. If you're packing lightweight, definitely a great multi-day trip pack. If you're traveling and you just need something to carry on your back, this is going to be a great travel pack as well. An additional feature here on the bottom, you do get a rain cover. So there's an included rain cover pocket. If I kind of tilt that down, the rain cover pocket is on the bottom. Gives you really easy access to check out that rain cover. When you don't need it, it's tucked away. And while I'm showing the bottom of the pack, there's really durable material here on the bottom. So the material on the rest of the pack, they keep it pretty lightweight, but the material down here that may come into contact with the ground is extra durable and extra tough. With all the features you get here, you've got a comfortable suspension system and a pack that's going to last a long time. It's the Deuter Futura Vario 45+10 SL pack.